Mm. 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 I'm the first to arrive. Well, since I'm here, I can look for some stuff. Doop 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 doop. Aha. Perfect. Really? I bet every last one of you. There. Whoa. How y'all sneak up on me like that? How y'all sneak up on me like that? Well, hello there, grandmadam. How are you today? Bruh Theo was good. Groovy in the building at always. Haha. Okay. I do banter and chatter. I shall add stuff. As sort of a guide, if you will, for tonight's festivities. You won't mind if I grab these few little items, will you? Because it's important. Very interesting talking points tonight. And I'm hoping you will be interested in talking about them with me. Mm-hmm. Did I grab that one? No, I did not. One more to go. Oh, we gotta do some e-bugs out of here. Goodbye. 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 Okay. Now what we working with? What are we working with? Okay. And one more. I promise. I'll start paying attention to you. That one. Okay, kitties. I'm here in the building. I'm in the building with you being here. I'm in here with y'all. Okay. Theo said you got that 3-pack of Banshee, Psylocke, and Gambit. Well, that is a wonderful thing, my brother. I'm happy for you. I gotta let son coming in too. I ain't gonna say what it is yet, because I've noticed dazzle effect really works around here. Razzle dazzle. Yeah, that. What's up, Kamayo? I see you up in here. I could do that, I guess. Alrighty. It looks like it's enough of y'all that I no longer have to stall and we can out and out ball. Not the best bars, but they some bars. Should I wait, y'all? Or should I just dive in? Oh, you want to see the Banshee 3-pack? Graham Adams? Okay. It looked like this right here, Grand Madam. Well, let me get this out of the way. I got so much going on. Goodness. Okay, there we go. That what the 3-pack looked like, Grand Madam. Those are all the accessories that they come with. I like that Psylocke head. Actually, I have that head sculpt. That's what I'm using for my I'm repainting the hair. I'm gonna use that for my Colleen wing. So that there is what they look like, Grand Madam. That there is what they look like. I hope you got a chance to see it. Yeah, I guess you did. All right. OG in the building. What up? What up? What up, mighty OG? What up? What up? You're welcome. There he is, Gray in the building. There he is, Gray in the building. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna get into that one. Was there a time during that second Claremont run with Jim Lee? Didn't Gambit present in his costume, in that X-Men costume, without the coat? Or not? That was the time. That was an era when it was très chic to rock a jacket with your superhero outfit. I don't know who that was, but that sound from the look of it, it looked like it was a mutual decision over at Marvel, because after the X-Men got done rocking jackets, the Avengers picked right up on that trend. Actually, I think it was one point where both squads was wearing, little jackets. I'm like, who idea was that anyway? The cinnamon almond. So double the health, double the nutrition, and water. That's what I'm doing. I was gray. When there is a gray, I was a guitar. Hello, YouTube. How's you doing today? Hope you're doing well, and oh yeah. Yes, and Mr. Ray Smith is expressing his disdain for the jacket era of the Avengers. Crystal and Cersei and the Black Knight, they're the ones that really seem to like wear it out. Like they just made it a part of their. Matter of fact, I think that Cersei and the Black Knight action figure have the jacket era. Yay! Okay. All right, y'all. Enough talk. Let's get to it, kids. What we talking about here? What we talking about here? What we talking about when we talking about Mr. Mickey Mouse? What we talking about? What we talking about? What we talking about? What are we talking about when we talk about Mr. Mickey Mouse? What do we think we're talking about when we're talking about Mr. Mickey Mouse. That's one. Disney CEO Bob Iger. What do we think we're talking about? Because I think I'm about to drop some jewels in this here live, because I noticed sources, social media sources that have a little more influence than your boy are tapping the same sources. So I must be on to something. As I told y'all in the video last night, I can only base it on experience and popular trends. What experience and popular trends have shown me. Okay. Now, in that article in my video last night where I talked about this, I had mentioned folks retire 3 things. Or just a lot of things. But one of those things, retirement. Bob Iger is what, 76 something, somewhere around there, 70s, mid 70s, no more than. Okay. I would be aiming at retirement, and not just for the reasons people think he's aiming for retirement. Okay. Of the group of people or entities, shall we say, who are looking to gut Disney and do what they think is making Disney great again. You notice I said what they think they are doing. Okay, I didn't say it's what they are doing. I said it's what they think they're doing. Okay. Your man divested a lot because I think somebody just said something about it. The popular opinion is, and the one that makes the most sense. Okay, hang on a second. Okay. Is that my man is taking the money and running. He's running out of the crack house. He's the rat leaving the sinking ship. You know, what have you? You know, put the analogy in there that you like the best. But bottom line, could be, you know, he did it over time. You see what I'm doing? They're just reporting it to you this week. But what he would, the 80% he took out over time. Now, when you take that much out of stocks or any kind of investment situation, slowly, most of the time, that means you don't want someone to see you doing it. Okay, I had a ton invested in Adidas because I knew they was going to be operating. I knew Adidas was going to be around. I knew Nike was going to be around. You know what I'm saying? Those are well, in my mind, I feel like they were always going to be around. You know, and Disney was one of those ones. You know, you figure, oh, that's an American institution. Why would I take stock out of Disney? Losing over 28 billion. Who was the CFO to miss that move? Well, I don't think it's so bad that they missed it. I think Christine Sherman is her name. was the former CFO, and then there's another CFO, I believe his name is Jason Rasulo. They're both working together against Iger. Now that's a nightmare scenario for him because, like, what did I tell y'all? What does a CFO do? A CFO follows. A CFO manages. A CFO has to be aware of the changing financial trends, and especially in the way those trends are going to impact, wait for it, your company. Now, Bob Iger might have been potentially a rat abandoning a sinking ship, but Rasulo and Christine saw it way before he did. It wasn't really a difficult thing to see. I mean, bear in mind, Disney is far more than the whole of Marvel Studios. Disney is far more than the whole of the Star Wars franchise. Now, if someone wants to buy it like Apple, is that going to make Disney stock go up? Or is that going to make Disney stock go down? And who knows that? CFOs, right? My CFOs is gone. Why? Because they see the company being ran in the ground by stupid policies. You know? Now, what I was getting at, that they're not the whole of their movie branches, is not to say they gonna be all right. Because that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is what all of that is collectively worth can be bought and sold at one board meeting. It's not a question of if somebody takes Disney. See what I'm saying? My only thing is I really think Marvel should separate themselves from them before all of that comes, because that's what's about to happen. I mean, popular trends would say that's what's about to happen. This is corporate rating, man, at its finest. That's what is, and nobody is proof to that. Even a big name like Disney, they could get got, as we can see. But it didn't help that they made bad financial decisions the past 3 years. 3 years. Yeah. They've been trashed by what, 2-3 years? Nah, 4. Yeah. Let's just round it off. And I don't mean trash like that. I mean put out products that were less and less well received by the public. There's a good way of putting it without saying something really evil. But yeah, okay, that was that period of time where they couldn't knock a ball out the park if the park was 10 feet wide. You know what I mean? It wasn't clicking for them. And while it wasn't clicking, nobody was waiting for them to get it right. They was like, oh, your movie didn't do well. I'm so sorry. I'll take that. You can handle 1 or 2 of them, but when the majority of your projects become that, that's a pretty good size loss. And not to mention shareholder meeting coming up. Let me say that one more again. shareholder meeting coming up. Or in this case, the let me blow smoke up your butt and make you think everything's all right when it really isn't meeting. And with that, there ain't a whole lot more, at least from me, there ain't a whole lot more, I'm going to say, except sit back and watch the fun. So sit back and watch it pop off. You know what I'm saying? Let me, what is this y'all talking about? Bob Iger is singing. I think you better let it go like a nut. Yeah, bleeding, 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 and he don't want to get caught with the bloody knife in hand. I get that's what it looked like to me too. Disney parks are hemorrhaging money too, as well as streaming. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All of that, and you still bleeding money. You think one of them would be popping off making some money, but they all are marking a loss. So, yeah, that part. DeSantis ain't doing them no favors in Florida, and folks are leaving Florida, so that's not a good trend. They getting internally and externally. Yeah. Netflix should buy Marvel. That would be a great idea. And yes, that board meeting is going to be ugly. Up in here. Up in here. Yeah, he don't want to be around for a second one. So if so when they go, Mr. Iger, you're fired, he gonna be like, I quit. They fumbled Star Wars. Pixar started dropping flops. Marvel isn't what it used to be, and their live action and animation sucks. Pretty much. See, disdain for the superhero genre beyond being a potential ATM. If it's done right, no. You know, a project is only as good as the people behind it. And if you keep putting the same trash people behind it and expecting a different result, Iger looked like Benny from the Mummy at the. Yeah, I remember Bubba Sparks, Theo. You know, apparently I do, don't I? Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, Juju, and welcome. Low key, you know, the sins are coming back to haunt them. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Perfect segue. Perfect segue. Ladies and gentlemen, the question that I present today is, and this ain't for y'all, this is for everybody else. Are you over your Chadwick Boseman grieving stage? Why do I ask that? Why do I ask that? Is that what you asked? That's a very good question that you asked, that I asked. So I'm going to tell you why I have asked that question. Okay, with all of these rumors popping up, with all of this chit chatter and talk with regard to T'Challa, and everybody once again is helping our cause trend. Just say that, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? It's trending. It's out there. People are talking about it again. So Is it okay now for those people who were like, I just can't get over Chadwick Boseman dying, and I don't think anybody, and basically supported what Samuel L. Jackson called in the Avengers a stupid ass decision to not recast the character of T'Challa. Not only not recast them, but kill him off altogether. While simultaneously flaunting it in the face of the fans that want to see T'Challa. If you ain't past that grief, how are you going to raise the bar and say, this is why I continue to support not recasting this character? You see what I mean? After a certain period of time, the excuses are going to lose their shelf life. Right now, the most popular excuse, that guy. They swear up and down and sideways and in between that they did us a favor by putting that little fella in the franchise. They did us a favor. We recast it. That's the recast right there. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't coming from nobody but folks that look like and the faint of heart. What do I mean by the faint of heart? Oh, there was them people that was hollering recast T'Challa, recast T'Challa, recast T'Challa. But then when folks hit them with the ooh-wee, with the ooh-wops, with all of them excuses and that goalpost raising, you wavered, you shook. Hey, maybe that does make sense. If a hostage got a hostage and you get talked down, you know what I'm saying? If a terrorist got a hostage and the negotiator manages to talk you into giving that hostage up, but you so down for your cause, you so down for the team, then what? And now bear in mind, everyone, when I say they, you know who I'm referring to. Any and everybody that move, look, act, or talk like. That should be enough clarification for you, shouldn't it? Yeah, let's see, because y'all flared up real quick in the comments. What we got here? If every character is a comedian, they become cookie cutter. They full of ish. Oh, but they're grieving. They're grieving. Aren't we supposed to have sympathy for them? Aren't we? I mean, that's what they made it sound like. You're being evil because you just want what you want and you're selfish and you're not giving anyone time to grieve. Y'all done had like what, 2, almost 3 years still grieving over somebody you ain't never met? You know what I'm saying? I was upset when Prince died, but I ain't walking around like, I can't listen to another Prince song or wear anything purple. It's silly. It's not based in anything that makes any sense to me. And all it is, like I tell y'all, regurgitated, regurgitated, man. All that shit. They need to seek therapy if they haven't gotten over his death. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Thank you, OG. Thank you, brother. Thank you, fella Shellback. I couldn't have said it no better myself. But we sounded cruel in 2022 saying that, or we sounded cruel in 2020 saying that. You traumatized over the death of somebody you ain't never met or had no personal experience with. See Mr. Smith's comment. The grief was never real. Yeah, sometimes I feel like that too. You know what I'm saying? But who am I to tell somebody what they are or aren't feeling? And that's a lesson that works both ways. The more you know. Ding, 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 ding. Man, pause. My mom died when I was 13. I still haven't gotten over it. I learned to live with it. So their argument was never factual. It was beyond stupid and emotional. Okay. Okay. So if we're operating from that theater, I can see how it would be real easy for somebody to say they haven't gotten over it. When do you tell them, you just gonna have to learn to live with it? This is something that's integral to the forward movement of this franchise or this IP at the very least. Okay, gonna have to got to put on your big boy pants and deal. You know what I'm saying? At some point, the learn to live with it part. That's where we at. Marvel is in the position they're in now because of that stupid ass decision. They need to seek therapy if they haven't gotten over grieving someone they never met and know nothing about. That part. That part. They use the faux emotional argument to silence you. Yeah, a lot of them are bottom line, and when they can't be bottom line, they just keep raising that goalpost, raising that goalpost, raising that goalpost, and that just keeps happening. And it's sad. It's sad. It is sad AF. And that's why I'm really like I can't talk to a lot of them people no more because they keep saying the same thing they've been saying, and I'm like, okay. I still can't watch BP1, but I'm okay for a real recast of T'Challa like Aldous Hodge. Don't you understand? A man died. I understand. I understand. And see, my response to that is yes, I do understand. I think it is you that do not understand. You know what I'm saying? Because if you had listened to anything that the man who died said, but these thieves will already know that. Me and these thieves have been knowing that. When I hear that argument, all I really hear is stay on the plantation with us. Don't you be causing no trouble. Mr. Kevin is good people. That's real spill on a dollar bill right there. Yes, exactly. You see, he give us the Avengers with Hawkeye and Black Widow as founding members. You see, he made Ultron the one to chop off Claw's arm. You got to let that man keep making them their wonderful ideas for us. Not ain't read nary a comic book. It's not rational. It's emotional. That part. You don't make emotional decisions when it comes to billions. I don't know how many times I've said that, but yet and still, it makes perfect sense to a lot of people. Would you want me making $1 billion decision about you? Would you want me making $1 billion decision about you? And I was grieving over some stuff? No, of course not. That is silly. Didn't you watch the movie? No, I didn't. Because I said I wasn't going to. Then how can you be sure it's a good movie or not? Because T'Challa ain't in it, fool. hate. I ain't gonna say I hate, but I don't like talking to people like that because it's only one point of view, and you can't see no other point of view. I can't with people like that, man. How can you be grieving and not know 5 movies Brother Chadwick was in? Or that he was a Howard University graduate? He got 2 other brothers. One of them was a pastor. Don't know none of that. Don't know none of that. That part, yep, that one. No one called for Stan Lee's creations to be put on ice after he passed. Oh no, because you'd have been cutting off some bills. You'd have been cutting off some bills because they had a cash cow. Y'all, they ain't finna get that up. Oh please, y'all. When Elvis died, the whole country sunk into a depression that lasted for years. Okay, that's sarcasm for those of you that didn't know. And if it's not sarcasm, them the people who sunk into depression that lasted for years. Because Elvis died in what, 76, 77, something like that? Oh, no, I wasn't thinking nothing about Elvis. I Shogun Warriors and Micronauts is what I was thinking about in 76, 77. So, yeah. Yeah, okay, Elvis. I'm guessing there will be a revolt if there's another James Bond or James Brown or Jackie Robinson movie. No, it's just them folks trying to project. There's the word I'm looking for. Project emotion in a direction that it ain't even got no kind of power in. Anansi is Spider, welcome. Meanwhile, Disney recast General Ross really fast. I don't recall people talking about how they still haven't gotten over William Hurt's passing. And he won an Academy Award. A real Academy Award, not an honorary one. Ain't those supposed to be the measure of how great an actor is or isn't? Nah, that's a popularity contest. Anyway, dude once told me if we make them folks mad, they won't let black people into movies anymore. I've heard that a couple of times, and I outed those coons. I outed those toms. I outed all of those people who have ever said anything like that to me. So far, nobody's been stupid enough to say that to me on social media. And if you do, I will out you like the Uncle Tom ass Negro that you are, talking about what white folks won't give us if you keep doing something. I could say some stuff, but I'm not gonna. Now, see, that's crazy. It's the sort of sport knowledge that don't. True. I think they were watching Enter the Dragon. We need emotional content. Yeah, so but that ain't all we need. We need more than emotional content. We need some sense, at least in that situation. That required more sense than emotional content, and we didn't get that. Sam's got some movie coming out next year. Why you's making a fuss? Because it's time to break the one Negro at a time rule. Y'all just don't want to see a black woman shine or let that man rest. It's sure his turn. Squad misogynoir. They made up a word, or they found the perfect word to encapsulate their hatred. I got all kind of female action figures. I watched The Woman King. I was the only one. I one of the few people that did a review on The Woman King and had something to say about how I felt about it. Everybody else was sipping that Kool-Aid. Oh, I want I want to put up 2 middle fingers so bad. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about that. Oh, you're misogynist. You don't want to see a woman shine. Where was you people at when I was pumping up the Woman King? Why I didn't have that same energy then? Say the drama for your mom. And Living Color had a song about Elvis. They sure did. Bruh, stop it. I can't wear Black Panther gear 24/7. You wear Black Panther gear 24/7? T'Challa's not the only black superhero. Yeah, but he's the only black superhero being treated the way he is cinematically. And that's gonna take me somewhere else in a minute, but I see y'all are like rah 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 coming down hard. So we're gonna go ahead and let y'all bust. Pause. What's wrong with Shuri? Not a emmer effing thing. We just want to see T'Challa. How hard is that to comprehend? How hard is that to comprehend? Shoot, I never got over the intellectual emasculacy. See, leave us alone. We got way too many grievances for you to provide excuses for. Tell them about it, Pa. Marvel did the best they could under the circumstances. and you know the world famous response to that one, nobody put a timeline on them. Nobody said we had to have it in 2022. We just said get the shit right. That's it. Don't be putting no words in my mouth. Yeah, homie, we gonna break it for you, big dog. We gonna break it for you. See, I battle it out for the role of King T'Challa and Blade. Yeah, you ain't almost 60, Byron. they want Mahershala Ali to keep playing it now. I guess Blade gonna have some gray. He could be future Blade. Wakanda and X-Men would suck without them female heroes. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Ray Smith. What was Marvel supposed to do? That part. I got accused of misogynoir, me who paid to see Taraji Henson's Proud Mary. That part right there. Now, while we are in the throes, well, wait a minute, it's still good Lord. What you say, Paul? Blue Ivy gonna be 18 before that Blade movie come out. Oh, scheiße. Someone had said something. Oh, here it is. That comment right there. Now, a lot of that. Now, I'm not questioning that in and of itself. I'm saying that the character of General Thunderbolt Ross has history and tradition. The character of General Thunderbolt Ross, that is Thunderbolt Ross, has some legs. You could build something around Thunderbolt Ross. Now ask yourself this. If you can build stuff around Thunderbolt Ross, what you think you're going to be able to build around the child? And I'm going to leave it right there. Now here, y'all, let's do a little bit of history. Oh, we don't know what to do with black characters. Oh, we don't know what to do with black superheroes. Now, while certain social media providers, certain podcasters, whatever they want to call themselves, would say Jon Stewart is not a prominent black superhero, regardless of how he came into being and where he is with what he is doing currently, still in the public eye. There can be more than one black superhero popping off at one time. Just like we was talking about, Samuel L. Jackson got a movie coming out. Oh, Samuel L. Jackson got a movie coming out. We can't have no more black actors till Samuel L. Jackson done had his run. Who is that, y'all? Who is that, and where did he pop up? Who that is, y'all? Look at him, y'all. Look at him. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the beginnings of Blade. That's the first time anybody saw Blade anywhere outside of a comic book. Did Blade become what Blade became because somebody came up with a concept and said, this works better? Let's do this. And essentially, since the 1990s, who and what Blade hasn't changed. Arguably, with Brian Hill, I'd say it's gotten better because he got more powers. And I'm like, Blade's a whole dog now, if he wasn't already. But anyway, you can say what you want to say. You can argue what you want to argue. You can talk about what you want to talk about. But back then, son, Blade was the shiznit. All right? Don't tell me you can't build, grow, develop, evolve a black superhero. You just don't know what to do with it. And if you don't know what to do with it, step your ass out of the way and let somebody who do know what to do it. That Spider-Man cartoon was in the 90s, the mid-90s, 94, 95. That Blade movie dropped 99. Why didn't we kill Blade after the first movie and put his daughter in? Because she hadn't been created yet. But my point is, you want to tell the character's story before you start doing all of this screwy stuff. Blade got a 3-story arc. It may not have been a good one, but he got a 3-story arc. And that's my point. That was, I thought, the unwritten rule when it came to superhero movies. Superman got 4. Batman got, but you can't give T'Challa 3. Yeah. Let's talk about it, fam. Right away. Yep. 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 now, What's General Ross's claim to fame other than annoying the Hulk? We know a little bit more about General Ross than we did when the character first appeared. His story has grown and developed a lot more than when he first appeared. Yeah, he spent the 60s and the 70s chasing the Hulk around. But there was growth. There was development. And I'm saying if a piddly little old crappy ass character like General Thunderbolt Ross can grow and develop and he don't got half as much history as T'Challa, hmm. Early 90s comics, and this show was when I noticed him. Okay, here y'all go again. 98, 99, 94, 96. Stop it. Hit you on top of your head like that. And I get that. And just so y'all know, I was using that slyly. You know, I wasn't really talking about anything factual. I'm just saying in comparison to. That's the only person I could think of, or making Whistler the new vampire hunter, or making what's her name, Jessica Biel's character. Start focusing on Abigail Whistler and put all the focus on her, and the fourth Blade movie be about her. That's what I mean. That kind of stuff. Doing things like that. Because somebody died, that's what we had to do. We had to make a decision. We had to do something, you know what I'm saying? You know, we had to do, I was grieving, I cried, you know what I'm saying? I cried like a girl, you know what I'm saying? I was upset, you know what I mean? But we had to do this project, you know what I'm saying? So we had to do that, you know, we had to do that. Yeah. Boy, you be expressing your opinion hard. I hate everything. I still love you though, bro. MCFU just want the diversity accolades with little to no development. Yeah, we made a black character, but we didn't do nothing with him. We just said, here, black character. I mean, how much real development did Captain Sam get? How much development did T'Challa get? How much development did Monica Rambeau get? How much development did Luke Cage get, for that matter, on Netflix? Actually, Luke Cage got way more development than any of them did. But then y'all didn't do nothing with Misty Knight. You had the Daughters of the Dragon on the show, and you didn't put them together and just make a Daughters of the Dragon show. Both of those ladies fit their roles great. But you didn't do nothing with it. I understand. Okay. As great of an actor that Fishburne is, they could have used a younger Bill Foster. He could have been. Oh, how did we get into all of this, y'all? Like Iger said, you should congratulate him for how good he is. That's why he did Black Panther. Okay, but what I am getting at, folks, you had a black character before you even had a superhero franchise. Do you understand how tremendous that is? I mean, we can argue the point all day. If it wasn't for Blade, but if it weren't for Blade, honestly, do you think if it were not for the receipt of Blade, X-Men would have got the receipt it got? Yeah, let's just go and marinate. on that one there. As we said on one of these lives, Henry Simmons Mack was the most developed MCU adjacent character. Black character. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, is it a question of a lot of non-people of color who write these types of shows? Do they not understand how to write characters of color, specifically African American, Black? Do they not understand how to do that? Or now, you ain't even got. For me, I wouldn't even been upset if in Black Panther they would have made Black Panther, and Black Panther didn't have the suit that did all the absorption and all of that, but he was still raw and could still, put hands and claws on people. I wouldn't even been upset at that. Can't miss what you can't measure. If it had never happened, there wouldn't have been no, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't have been no measure for it. I wouldn't have been tripping. I don't think I would have been tripping, but when we go out on a limb and start making these franchises and writing every other character under the sun except the ones that deserve to be written with some respect, you could take a third tier character and turn them into a franchise as long as they ain't Black. You could take a third tier character, and nobody's saying you shouldn't, but you could take a third. Folks like Marvel and DC, they could take characters and make them A-list characters. Because prior to Endgame and that Captain Marvel movie, you can't tell me Carol Danvers was an A-list character. She was not. That's something that was manufactured and produced and made to happen. But you can't give T'Challa a seat at the table. I don't get that. I really don't get that. A Wesley Snipes Black Panther film would have ushered in a better modern comic book movie era than Blade did, in my opinion. Well, Gray, you know what my response is to that, sir? We'll never know. T'Challa first showed he was badass outside the suit when he fought Bucky at the compound in Civil War. I get what you're saying there, Paul, but I'm talking about all of that kinetic absorption stuff. Okay? Because at that point, bulletproof, okay, cool. A little bit of blast proof, okay, cool. But absorbing it and then boom, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't something we were expecting. And if that wasn't in there, I still feel like he would have still been raw dog in a fight. Hard to say because those are two totally different franchises. Don't remember families with little kids going to see Blade, but they definitely saw X-Men, Spider-Man, and bought the merch. Okay. Wasn't there a time when Jessica Drew was a bigger character than Carol Danvers? Yeah. Lest we forget, they both had comics in the 70s. Carol Danvers had hers as Ms. Marvel, and Jessica Drew, of course, had Spider-Woman comic book in the 70s. Matter of fact, Spider-Woman had a whole cartoon in the 70s. But somewhere in I don't know, I want to say whenever she started coming back and stealing Monica Rambeau's thunder, that's when people start standing up and taking notice of her appropriation of the culture. Well, I mean, technically it's a Cree, but she's part Cree and blah blah blah. But I mean, it is what it is, right? So I don't have beef with one character exceeding another in popularity if that is what naturally happens. Carol Danvers becoming as popular as she did does not feel natural. I wasn't like, let me dig into them Captain Marvel books and see what's going on. I wasn't like, she's a pretty interesting character. Let me check her out more. She just never tracked with me like that chick. You know what I mean? I was still on Storm. You know what I mean? I still on Vixen. You know, I didn't care. You know what I mean? Bumblebee. I'm rocking with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. What y'all doing? What's up? You know, what kind of why y'all won't give them no books? Mid-2000s, Brian Reed, Ms. Marvel run is her best run, in my opinion. Yeah, before she usurped the title. She should have stayed Ms. Marvel. You know what I'm saying? We could have called Kamala Khan something else. I don't think we'd have been upset if Kamala Khan wasn't called Ms. Marvel. The problem is that too many of the MCU heroes getting movies and TV shows have hella flimsy rose galleries. Well, what I think, Mr. Martin, is they think television popularity is going to translate into comic book popularity. How'd that work out with Ironheart? Squirrel Girl. Do they still have monthly titles? See, you on Marvel Legends, you know what I'm saying? Let's pump that narrative. And that's what happened. They pumped the narrative of them characters. We gonna make these characters more popular. We just gonna keep shoving them in your face, shoving them in your face, shoving them in your face until you like them, just like they did with Superman and Batman. We're gonna put them everywhere. We're gonna put them on lunch boxes. We're gonna put them on thermoses. We're gonna put them on notebook pads. We're gonna put them everywhere. We're gonna make action figures. We're gonna make TV shows. We just gonna cram them down your throat. You ain't gonna have no choice but to like them. And I 100% to this very day do not like DC as much as I like Marvel. It's about 50-40. So, yeah. A comic book company can 100% absolutely say we are purposely going to pump this character up. We're going to have this character make appearances in this book, this book, this book, this book, and this book. Engineered, purposeful, because nobody's checking for Carol Danvers. I was more interested in Carol Danvers when she was drunk ass Warbird with the Avengers. She was a much more interesting character then, in my opinion. I paid attention to Carol after she became binary. And she didn't stay binary long enough for me. Binary would have been much colder, in my opinion. But don't nobody want a fire looking character, I guess. Or another one. Ooh, that's an idea. They slotted her between two big films and lied to the Marvel fan base that she was a big tie-in to those movies. Nah, they just wanted you to go see it. And you went and saw it and was like, I'm still confused. And the tie-in was just so childishly simple. It wasn't funny. The MCFU is giving projects to ancillary characters instead of building up heroes with built-in. That right there, Greg. Period, point blank. End of story. They could have, in the last 15 years, introduced Dr. Carlos Ofen, a.k.a. Moonstone. Yeah. Could have introduced a lot of characters. Yeah, Marvel dropped the Captain Marvel mini during Secret Invasion, but that Marvel was a Skrull. At grade, Dwayne Taylor, a.k.a. Night Thrasher, could have been swapped out for Riri in Black Panther 2. That probably would have worked. Tony dropped that sauce. Carol stayed on it. Oh my goodness gracious. That guy over there. That's the guy over there. Guys. I'm sorry. Not just guys. Guys and girls. Rhetorical. Well, not rhetorical. I ask a question. What's say? How many of y'all pulling up for this? How many of y'all pulling up for this? How many of y'all pulling up for this? Get at your boy. How many of y'all pulling up for this? And if you pulling up for it, tell me why. If you not pulling up for it, tell me why. Inquiring minds would like to know. You underdig me? Well, Kamoyo, I know you was gonna go see it. Theo say he gonna pull up. I'm there. Me and my son go see all the Godzilla movies. That's a good look on you, my dude. That's a real good look on you. I mean, that's childhood. Real talk. Real talk. Childhood done right. So they got him out of them. They got him out of them latex suits and got him getting down for the get down. Diesel said, "I'm gonna save my marbles, fellas." It's funny you should say that, Kamoyo, because you know the first thing I thought about when I saw the trailer to Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire, particularly that scene where they come up on the side of the cliff and Godzilla starts running and Kong running behind them and they look like Batman from the 60s. I'm like, that reminds me a lot of Godzilla versus Megalon. Okay. Now, some of my OGs in the building might be old enough to remember Godzilla versus Megalon. Godzilla versus Megalon was an amazing movie back in 1973. You watch Godzilla versus Megalon now, you like, what is this ridiculousness? The plot is just stupid. But you think about it and then it's like, it's a kid's movie. This really ain't for adults. And once you wrap your brain around that, you can sit down and enjoy Godzilla just lifting off the ground into a drop kick and kicking Megalon in the chest while Jet Jaguar holds him. What I'm getting at, I pray Godzilla X Kong does not reach that level of goofy. But them coming over, that running, that kind of had me like. And there's a couple scenes I saw, King Kong up against Scar King, and then they got this dragon, this snow dragon, which is supposed to be like the first kaiju. They do it right. Yeah, they can make a whole bunch of friends. They do it right. They do it wrong, though. And plus, they got a whole lot of ground to make up because Godzilla -1 kicked them in the nuts and take that back. Godzilla -1 kicked their nuts out of their body through their throat. That's how kicking Godzilla -1 was. So, yeah. Gray, you say you looking for Kong to get his lick back. Well, he might get his lick back because from what I hear, they're frenemies. It's like, I like you, but I don't like you. But we got to work together. Same kind of thing. Same kind of thing. I like you, but I don't like you. And when you ain't looking, I'm going to take this glove and I'll punch you in your jaw. Because what I read about it is the glove conducts electricity. And if we remember the original King Kong versus Godzilla, Kong was able to give him a hard time with that electricity. So maybe that electricity along with that axe, maybe it'll be an equalizer. I don't know. He still has to account for the sheer savagery of Godzilla, the sheer strength of Godzilla. So we'll see. We'll see if he get his lick back. Got arguably the best movie theater in my county 5 miles away. All right. They just trying to sell toys now. I don't like them toys. I saw them. I don't like them toys. I am, as much as I love Godzilla, I am not in any way, shape. There's nothing in that line that I can't do without. Yeah, technically they're a team. Frenemies. They're a team like Hulk and Thor are a team. Nope. They could have just added Jet Jaguar already. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they could have. So was Hulk and Thor, but they kept passing licks. That's get ready for that dynamic. Shimo. Shimo. Like Debo. I'm about to freeze you, punk. This is my planet now, punk. Wasn't born yet. Watched it in the 80s. Hey, Gray, you know. See, you starting stuff, Juju. You starting stuff. My parents got married in 73. My parents separated. Grand opening, grand closing. I'm shopping like a dollar store. Shimo. Shimo. Okay, Shimo. Shimo, because it's less. Kong had to get a whole infinity gauntlet to y'all. Oh, them toys is lame. Yeah, they are. All the ones I done seen are ultra lame. Yeah, it's in his name. He's all right as long as you don't dangle no snow bunny in front of him. Here y'all up in here just being mannish, as my mama used to say. Y'all just up in here being mannish. And that ain't man-like. That ain't what it means. I mean, it do, but it don't. Bruh, what was wrong with the other fire? Why do we have to make it pink, player? Why? Why? Wait, hey, hold up. Hold up. Why they have to make it pink? Why they have to make it pink?
Come on, open the door, Yvette. I ain't fucked that girl. I'm just playing with you. I just fucked.
I be saying. Why, Jody? Why? Oh, it's all love. It's all love. It's all love. Long ain't nobody in their feelings. Long as ain't nobody in their feelings, it's all, you know what I'm saying? And everybody, don't nobody feel disrespected. I'm content to let everybody, do they joy and pain thing. Look here, y'all. I'm getting ready to get their Black History pick tutorial going with the action figures. Um, I'll show you most of the people that's gonna be on the roster because I'm trying to do a different one from the other one that I did before. If y'all haven't seen the Black superhero video I did on TikTok, I'll try and transfer it over someplace where y'all can see it, like X or somewhere like that. But I got to use that spawn. But that spawn, the cape, flips out into wings. And let me get y'all, I think, close enough. You can see it. See the eyeballs. They went green. And then you put that sucker down. And they ain't green no more. That was the right arm, wasn't it? Yeah. So that's cool. We using the spiggity. We using the spiggity spawn. I think it was Theo I asked. We talked about it. We talked about Diana from Dungeons and Dragons. I don't particularly care for the style of them figures, but Diana's Diana. You know what I mean? I think she can blend in okay with the other sisters. Because she's something, Doc. She's really brown. She's really brown. Yes. I don't want to. Hey, trust me, that cape is it. Trust me, I'm good. We living our life like it's golden, bro. I'm gonna use both Kid Flashes. I like that one. We're gonna get him in the mix, get him in some action running pose. A lot of people might disagree, but I'm gonna use that Nick Fury. He looks closer to what I'm trying to achieve. He look like what time is it? I gotta go get some coffee. We gonna rock this Monica Rambeau right here. She's gonna be part of that. She's gonna be part of that black history. Y'all ever see that Marvel Spawn knockoff character Nightwatch? No, I didn't. I'm gonna use that Green Lantern. That Green Lantern looks more like Diggle from the Arrow series, I think. But I like those accessories. So we're gonna go with Team Light Skin Green Lantern. And then we're gonna have like a lot of DC characters. We're gonna use that Batwing. Yeah, we're gonna use Batwing. We're gonna use Batwing. I know Black Lightning was in the first one, but that Black Lightning is so cold, I'm gonna have to use it for the other one too. Then I like that Kid Flash too. So we're gonna use both of those Kid Flashes. Got the Vixen. You know what I'm saying? Mari's on the set. You know what I mean? And then my man Static. I don't particularly care for that Static. I would have liked to have the original, but hey, a player's price is a player's price, right? The Aldous Hodge Hawkman. Might as well, since it's there. We're gonna have to use it. And of course, if y'all was keeping up with the page, Calderon, aka Aqualad. So that's a few of them. There are other ones that are already in my location where I'm gonna be doing the shooting. And then I got a couple more I gotta pull out. But yeah, I'm gonna get right on that, get her done. I may not put it up. I might not be able to put it up tonight, but I definitely get it up. Excuse me, tomorrow. Look here, y'all. It is time for Q&A, kiddies. Q&A. 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 All day. Where you ask the questions and hopefully I answer the questions. Q&A. Q&A. Let's get it going today. Q&A. Q&A. What questions do you have for me that I might be able to answer for you? Are you going to be pulling Black Panther Blood Hunt? Yes, it is. It is already on my pull list. That is probably what will draw me in to look at more Blood Hunt. I know everybody, y'all, and it's cool that y'all want to rock with Blood Hunt, but Blood Hunt look like it's gonna be traveling through a lot of books that I may not necessarily fool with. So if the core story of Blood Hunt can't be told through Blood Hunt, and I gotta go, pick that up, pick that up, and pick that up. I ain't with all that. I ain't with all that. I ain't with all that. Are you going to watch the Superman film? James Gunn dropped the legacy from the title. If it's still gonna have Mr. Terrific in it, yeah, I want to see it. I want to see it, but not for the reasons most people want to see a Superman movie. So that's where I'm at with it, y'all. What else? Hang on a second. Okay. I feel stories like that read better in trade. Okay. Cam Newton fight. You know, I was getting ready to do a video last night, but then I opted not to because if somebody is squabbling at my event and I started it, that's one thing. But if somebody's squabbling at my event and you didn't put it out there, you know what I'm saying? You just defending your set. That's how I feel about it. Oh, you want to see it up close. Okay. Let me. I don't usually like characters that's faces who are stuck in an expression. You know what I mean? But for for several reasons, I could not pass my man up. I simply could not. Thank you, sir. 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 What else y'all got for me? What else y'all got for me? What you just now saw me? Yeah. What what else y'all got for me? What else y'all got for me? Anything? Any more preguntas, por favor? Any more? Let me get me a sip of chai on the running kind. Any recommendations to add to the pull list? If you are not currently collecting Philadelphia by Rodney Barnes, I suggest you pick that up. If you are not collecting Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer by David Crownson and Kingwood Comics, I suggest you pick that up. If you are not rocking with any of my man Greg Burnham's titles, that's the Tuskegee Heirs, that's the Search for Sardica, that is the Little Rock Files, and then there's another project that he's doing with his brother, I think he said. So that part. Any more interviews coming? I don't know, y'all. I have one individual that I think might be amenable to doing an interview here in the next week or so. Probably not this weekend, but maybe next weekend. I have videos that I've done with him in the past, back when I was doing my podcast. But I'll talk to him, see what his schedule's like. But I might be able to get Prof Teasy from Low Key. I got a thing for you, baby. Dark and lovely. No one above thee. Oh, girl, you really got it going on. Yeah. Them guys. I went to school with Prof. He's an underclassman. But he's first chair trumpet, so yeah, he's not one to be trifled with. Yeah, but he's also he's a mad comic book fan too. So he's got Blurred in him. So sitting him down on Friday vibing or something like that, he fall right in that. And I'll reach out to him. See if he's up for it. And y'all can hear some stuff about what he thinks about certain comic book things, and y'all can hear some stuff about what the music industry was like in the 90s. Give and take. Okay, what are we talking about? What vehicles would you like to see from Hasbro? What I like to see from Hasbro. They've already got a few cool Ghost Riders. I don't know. Vehicles? She-Hulk's pink Cadillac? The Impossible City? I guess technically that would be a vehicle, wouldn't it? It's mobile. Or maybe make an impossible city in the 3.75 line so it ain't taking up as much space. I don't know. Vehicles, man. A Shi'ar Star Cruiser, Imperial Warbird. Yeah, I'd like to see one of those. I don't know. That's yeah. I don't know. Do they have a Punisher van? Um. Oh yeah. Let me see. Yeah. What vehicles would y'all like to see from Hasbro? Paul Martin. I think I still got Night Watch issues. Will you be playing Final Fantasy Rebirth? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Did you play the Suicide Squad game? No. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about getting it for Black Deadshot. Whatever motivates you play war. Okay. No, see, great minds think alike. Punisher van. Panther Sky Cycle. That would be nice. Fantastic car. Isn't there one? Isn't there a fantastic car? Didn't they do one? Didn't they do one at San Diego Comic-Con? Yeah, I think there is a fantastic car. Black Panther's jet from the movie or Quinjet. There is a Quinjet, again, exclusive. Yeah, we want a better one. We want a better one than what's out there. Oh, and I could even get real adventurous to say a Ta-2 space station. I know a Celestial isn't necessarily a vehicle. How about a Celestial? The Quinjet from Civil War. Or the end game one that comes with all of the weapons and whatnots. You know, that would probably be cool. Ooh. Marcus Burton dropping jewels. Say, pop in, show you some love, put some dirt in your bucket. Appreciate it, sir. Side note, I just got out of Dune 2. Bruh, Star Wars is officially on notice. Good luck in out, Marcus. We're gonna go check it out tomorrow night. Definitely gonna do a review on that, bro, because I'm a huge Dune fan. And a lot of people don't know if it wasn't for Frank Iger and the Dune series and the Children of Dune series, there probably wouldn't have been no Star Wars. Or that probably wouldn't have been one of the inspirations for Star Wars like we know it to be if we done got down on some Dune. But yeah, that's for real. That's what's up. Okay, thanks for falling in and letting me know about that, bro. Because yeah, I'm a huge, sci-fi nut. I'll be on that stuff. T'Challa jet in Civil War. Oh, okay. Got you. The one-man joint. Okay. All right. Did I grab the new Spider-Punk? Not yet. I have to go and check my box, sir, because that was definitely one of the ones I asked them to put in my box. So yeah, I'll let y'all know. Might do a review on it. I know. I got this right here. I got this right here. Y'all better get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Yeah. New developments. Crazy stuff happening. You want to pick up Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer. People aren't ready for how that Dune saga ends. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. We want it to be a surprise. We want it to be a surprise because it doesn't follow conventional lore. Just so you know, don't expect what you usually expect from those kind of movies. It's a tad different. Yeah. It is the 29th. I got a buddy. He was born on the 29th. His birthday only comes every 4 years. That sucks. You don't get to celebrate a birthday? He said, so okay, so I'm gonna celebrate it on the 29th or the 28th. I think that's what ends up happening. Is he celebrates his birthday on the 28th instead of the 29th when there's not a leap year. I guess. That's weird. I don't know why I decided I wanted to share that with you, but if you are a person who was born on a leap year, I'm sorry. I would hate that. I would 100% hate that. Damn. That must suck for Ja Rule. Ja Rule probably celebrate on the 28th too. Back to the entertainment, explaining that, and folks dropping dirt in my bucket. No, he is. He's 9. Technically, he's 9. He just turned 36. That's crazy. It what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? He'll be in his 60s talking about 13. You know, it's just weird. It's weird. It's weird seeing that dynamic. Your birthday only comes every 4 years. That's weird to me. I was interested in the first 2 issues were fire, then I fell off. Then get back on, damn it. Get back on. It ain't got no less. I mean, the story is an ongoing story, it's developing, and now we got a whole nother facet to it. You asked another question. Who was those white kids Harriet's? Kids? No. Harriet has one white kid that she adopted. At least in the continuity of the story. Yeah, she's got a son, and he can actually squab too. So yeah, his name Chip. Yeah, Chip. A white son named Chip in 1880s, 1870, somewhere there about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yes, ma'am. Someone did say Dune. because someone was telling me about Dune and that it's banging, and someone else mentioned the ending of the Dune saga, which is not a conventional ending for a saga. It's not the ending people are expecting. I liked it because I like controversy. I like issues, but I have not seen Dune the second part to this current Dune yet. I want to see how they frame it, if you will, Grandmaster. Other than that, gang, hour 40 minutes here. That's all the news I got. If y'all got something for me, y'all know where to find the brother at. And this has been good, y'all. This has been real good. I like coming in here, hanging out, chilling like a villain. How y'all feeling? I just want to thank all of you wonderful people who came in here tonight and supported the live, the Jujus and the Marcuses and the D Steezels and the Kamoyo kids and the Grand Madams and the Ray Smiths and my brother Theo B. I saw Nico Bean with the steam up in here. Young Lion was popping. Everybody in the building that makes these Thursday lives what they are. I appreciate y'all coming. And as long as we in here doing it how we doing it, we're gonna keep doing it how we doing it until somebody tell us that stop. And even then we might not stop. But that's it for now, y'all. Fret not, though. I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good and be good to each other.